Hey, so now I'm just going to be kind of real with you. I'm not going to lie. Whenever I started this journey 2 years ago, I was a complete skeptic. Complete skeptic. So, how it all started is my mom's good friend, Melinda Davis. Gotta love her. My mom's good friend, Melinda, had actually been at our house and she told me I needed to try some lavender. My son had got into some some chiggers and had some bites, and she told me I just needed to try some. So to put a couple drops in his bath water. Okay, so that's how it actually started. That's how our journey with Young Living started. But let me back up a little bit to right before she came by, a couple months before. He had not been resting well at all. It would take him 2 to 3 hours to fall asleep. And then when he did go to sleep, he just never rested. We were actually going through some studies, seeing a lot of doctors over it. And what came about it is that he just, because of his issues that he had, that he just did not rest easily. So they were going to put him on some pretty strong medications that I just was not comfortable with. He was already on a ton of medications, so I didn't want to add even more to that. And the medication they were trying to put him on, I didn't want no part of it, especially for a 6-year-old little boy. I didn't want it. So when she came by and gave me this lavender, I was like, okay, whatever, I'll do it, whatever, just to make you be quiet. And she was like, no, just put a couple drops in his bath, or in some Epsom salt and put it in his bath. Let him soak in it for about 10-15 minutes. And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. Didn't believe that it would really do anything, but I was like, hey, whatever, let's give it a try. So I put it in his bath that night, and he played in his bath, and about, let's see, I think it was about 5 minutes after he got out of the bathtub, he had walked into the living room and sat in the recliner. And so about 5 minutes after him being out of the bathtub, I walk in the living room and he's asleep, cold out asleep. And I'm like, whatever. Still didn't believe that it actually worked. I was like, no, not him, So, complete skeptic. So the next night, did the same thing again. Okay. And within 5 minutes of him being out of the bathtub, once again, he was completely asleep. Cold out. Just asleep. I dropped to my knees and cried because not once had this ever happened to my son. And I just couldn't believe it. And I was like, I don't care what it costs, how much it costs. I need to get this in my life now. I needed it 6 years ago, but I really need it now. So that's how I started my journey with Young Living, and it has been absolutely amazing. I have like a million whys as to why I do this. I couldn't tell you just one why on why I do this. I have so many whys on why I do what I do. I want chemicals out of every home in the world. I don't want anybody to have to use chemicals in their household. I don't want jobs to have to use chemicals. I want so many chemicals out of people's lives. I just want so many things for so many people. I want abundance for so many people. This company is so giving that it's unreal. And I want so many people to feel the same things that I've felt through this company, that so many other people have felt through this company. I just I want so many things for so many people, and I truly, at the bottom of my heart, believe that God put these essential oils here on earth for us to use long time before we were ever even here. He put the plants on this earth for us to use, and we're just now diving back into it. You know, it was gone for a long time. They didn't use it, and now we're diving back into it, and I think it is absolutely amazing. Um, but I'm probably going to do a Facebook Live. Um, and then I'm going to tell you how you go about getting your starter kit, what's it entail, all those things. Let me just check my notes real quick and make sure I haven't forgot anything. Um, yeah, these, this is just absolutely life changing, and I cannot wait until you get your kit and you're able to feel the abundance and the purpose and the freedom that I'm able to feel. I want every single person in here today to feel the same way that I feel, and it's absolutely amazing. So, give me just a little bit and I will be back, and I'll do a Facebook Live in the event so that we can chat a little bit. And that's about all I have for you. Thank you so much.